Hi everybody, I hope you're well and staying fit and healthy. This is just a little short back release session. So say you wake up in the night and your back's really stiff, or you've pulled it, or it's just not quite right. Here's just a few things that we can do before we even get up really, or after we've been walking around for a while, just to loosen off, okay? So what we're going to do is going down. Now, all you're going to do here is imagine that you're lengthening your arms, look them round your knees, and then just round your back as you exhale into a half moon. Breathe in to come right back to sitting. We've got our core set, of course, 30%. Exhale out, in to come back. So you're just using the legs to guide your way down. Breathing in to come back. Exhale, lengthening through those arms. So it's just a gentle stretch through the back. So we'll just do one more. Exhale, in to come back. Lengthening. Now, a safe way to go down onto the mat if your back's really sore is use the hands to gauge down, or if you can, knees to one side, followed by your shoulders, and lying down, coming into your setup for base 100. Now, the most important thing is to have your neutral spine, transverse 30%, pelvic floor 30% of course. Now, just keep your natural arch in your back. Now, what we're going to do is, we're just going to go into a one leg stretch. On an out breath, just lengthen that leg, feel the stretch, hold it for a few seconds. Breathe in to come back. Exhale. Feel that lengthening and coming back. So we'll do 5 more, just stretching. So what we're doing here is we're lengthening through the hip flexor, the hamstring, the bottom as well. So remember, the back is connected to all around it, okay, such as the obliques, everything's connected to everything else. So it's really important to just start unraveling around the back. Last 2. So just lengthening, visualise, just lengthening over. Now again, if your back's really tight, only stretch as far as you feel you can. So we're just loosening through. Last one. Okay, now keeping core, just imagine your pelvis, your hips, just imagine tilting a bowl forward as you exhale, and just tilt it back to starting position. So you're not flattening your back down into the mat, you're keeping your natural arch. Exhale, tilt, and just breathe in to come back. So again, just exhale on your tilt, and release back to neutral. Tilt again, and release. 4 more. So I'm breathing out as I tilt, and I'm just breathing into starting position. Well done. Now, just imagine your bowl's going sideways. So hands on hips, and just gently, if you can, rock that bowl from side to side. If it hurts, don't do it. Just stick with the tilt. So I'm just basically just wiggling the hips down, a bit like a steering wheel, just slowly going 90 degrees one side, 90 degrees the other. I'm just breathing normally for this. 3 more. So I'm just tilting those hips to release. Okay, now just have your knees together and just exhale over, only as far as you can. Breathe in to come back. Now again, control it with your core. So if you've got your tummy set, you can only go as far as your natural range will let you. So again, if the back's sore, you will be limited. So try and match both sides equally if you can. So don't go too far, it shouldn't be causing too much pain. If it's adding to your soreness, stop. We'll do 3 more. Exhale away, in to come back, exhale away, in to come back. 2 more. So just stretching and lengthening through that back. Now put your hands back on your pelvis. Imagine, so just hand on either side of the hip, so we're just keeping those hips in alignment. Glass of red wine on one knee, Keep that knee still, keep the pelvis still as you exhale, one knee out, abduction, stretching through inner thigh, lower back. Breathe in to come back, exhale over. Keeping that core for me, controlling. So again, only moving one hip, don't let it twist. Keep the hand on the hip if it helps to keep it still. Last 5, core set. So I'm breathing out as I lengthen, in to return. So just a nice mini back release. Last one. Now just bring your feet, knees together and just let both knees drop out, stretching through adductor inner thigh. Again, if that hurts your back, don't go as far. Just go as far as you feel you can. Now just take your knees over to one side, feel that stretch through the waist, core set for me. Coming back to centre. Feel that lovely stretch. So again, if the back is in a slight spasm, you won't be able to go as far as this. So common sense, listen to your body and just do what you can. Now, if we can, we're going to go over to one side, followed by the shoulders. Now you can use your hand as a cushion, your arm, or get a cushion just to support you. Knees 90 degrees, feet together. Now this is called a clam. All we're going to do is just only lift as far as we can. So on our out breath, just lifting. So we're working that piriformis, working the bottom as well. Again, if the back's in spasm, it might be too much. So only go as far as you can, or don't do it at all. 3 more. Okay, now just lengthen the top leg and just point your toes, so we're bringing the hamstring and lengthening, and just draw a small circle for 7 in one direction. And reverse. So keep that pointy toe. Nice deep breaths, keeping that core. Well done. Drop the leg forward, pat it out. Now just coming up, we're going to change sides. Again, one side may be easier than the other side. So using your hand as a cushion, 90-degree bend at the knee, core set. And just lift, keep the feet together. Exhale, keeping core. 5 to go. So just a few things to do to just release that tension in the back. Extend the leg, point the toe, so we're contracting through the bottom hamstring. 7 altogether. And reverse. Well done. Just drop that leg forward and pat it out. Now, just coming onto our backs, just for the last set, shoulders up, down and back. Now, we have a choice, okay? If the back's really hurting, really sore, keep with your one leg stretch. On our out breath, lengthening, keep the heel on the mat, core control. What we're going to do is, we're going to go into a toe dip and bring it back. So keeping the core, we're not just dipping here, we're fusing at the leg, the hip. So what I'm doing here is I'm making the tummy work and just mobilising through the bottom and lower back. So if you can, either stick with this one or we're going to go into tabletop. Exhale, breathe in to replace. Core set, tabletop, and into replace. 5 more. Exhale, keeping that core. So as you lift, you should feel it in the hip, lower back and tummy muscles. Again, all common sense, listening to your body. Last two, please. So we're listening to our body. If it's too much, we could go into the base one leg stretch once again. Okay, now the next one, what we're going to do is just tabletop here, point down, so it really stretches through that area. Exhale, breathe in to come back. Again, if that makes your back arch too much, don't do it. Go back to either one leg stretch or the toe dip. So we'll do 5 from now. So corset, exhale, return. So you don't have to go low, 3 more. Last one. Well done. Now just go into a full body stretch, gently listening, lengthening, stretching, realigning. If you can, bring one leg in, bring the other leg in, and just rock from side to side, just massaging that spine. 5 rotations in one direction, deep quality breaths, and reverse. Well done. Keeping core control, knees to one side, feel that stretch in the waist. Breathe in to come back, exhale over. Now everyone has their preferred side to get up. You can change your knees if this isn't yours. Hands around, coming onto your side, slowly coming to a sitting. I hope that that's helped somewhat, okay? Always get clearance from your doctor before embarking on any form of exercise and listen to your body. I hope that's really helped you. Well done.